Hi, this is Sensei Bill Cole with Viper Fang Ninjutsu, and today I'm going to talk about flashlights to carry for a ninja. I have several designs right down here, and not all of these are going to be practical for our school. See what else I can come up with. Yes. Now, in today's world, the hodgepodge of lights is almost insane how many we have. Antique deals like this, the old standby police flashlights. These are incandescents. We have the military lights, headlights, all kinds of stuff. So the rule would be, if you insist on going big flashlight, you should have it on a mission mindset. Only carry something like this if you're good with fighting with stick weapons. 3D cell mag light, pretty bright. These are clunky, plus to carry properly you have to have a belt ring, which makes a lot of noise. If you want to go really old school, an old school Kel light, not super bright, but bright enough to see by. However, the weight alone on these makes these impractical for ninjutsu. You can hit somebody with them, but we teach them non-fighting solutions. So these are sort of outdated anyway. They're good for what they are, but they're really not that good. Other kinds of lights would be novelty or specific professional lights. These are intrinsically safe flashlights for fire departments. Really bright, but for ninjutsu, look, this is reflective material. This draws attention, and these are awful clunky for use in ninjutsu, so I would say no to those. Other bulky lights, if you want super bright, there's a 3000 lumen streamlight. Once again, pretty much useless for our purposes unless you want to really light the night up, and it's really good for nothing for a ninja except to blind somebody or bop them over the head with. We don't teach fighting here. This is also going to weigh you down if you have to travel long distances with it. It's big, clunky, it doesn't fit in your pocket real well, so these are not practical for ninja lighting. So what does that leave us with? Pretty much, a ninja needs lights that are low light level, dim, do not draw attention. So you have your standby stuff. This flashlight is ancient. Its battery is a 4.5 volt lantern battery. It's incandescent, so multiple lens colors. The red lens, another thing I don't like about these old dinosaurs is the terminals can come undone on them. Well, this isn't going to work. I think the battery's dead on it, but these are not real bright. They don't draw attention, but your problem you'll run into with these is clunky, makes noise. It was really designed for a soldier to attach to their epaulet on top of their shirt, and even that wasn't too good. So stick away from this ancient stuff. We also have multicolored lights like the army flashlights. Not super bright, doesn't draw attention, but it's incandescent, the bulb can blow, and it's heavy, uses 2 clunky D-cell batteries. So while these two do fit the purpose of a ninja flashlight, as far as light output and covertness, these are not really practical due to weight, obsolete design, and general noisiness. Next thing we go to is our mid-range flashlights, and I consider these to be near pocket-sized. but they're a little bit large for what we do. So this is a Streamlight 2020, has a selector switch between high, medium, and low, 2 light switches, and this would definitely blind an attacker if it has a strobe. It would blind an attacker. It could be used as a melee weapon. It has a low beam for not drawing too much attention, but then it does because it's about an 80 lumen low beam. It's a little bit bright for our purposes for covertness. And these aren't sold with a lot of lens options. What you're going to run into is it's hard to put inside of a pocket, clunky, bulky. Same problem with the mag lights that these will run into. Only thing this has over the mag lights is it's rechargeable. Then so is this. So rechargeable flashlight's not going to mean that much of a difference if it's too bulky. Now we're going to get down to tactical flashlights. These are good, but this is a one output only. This is a Surefire Fury combat light. It's designed to be gripped between the fingers. It's syringe style, so you can use it with a firearm. One output only sucks the life out of a set of batteries, and 123As are sort of expensive. And due to the fact this doesn't slide in a pocket easy, I would not recommend something like this. Now, on the other hand, Surefire makes the G2X, which is powered by 2 123A batteries, but it starts off on a low beam, 25 lumens. Lasts for 50 hours, and you can switch up to high if you really need to bring the heat. It does have a stripe bezel, and it is easily pocket-sized. Streamlight's ProTac 2AA starts off on like 20 lumens on 2AA batteries. This is better than this because the batteries for this are more common. And it has, I forget how many lumens it has, but it's large enough to blind someone. It has 10-tap programming, which I'll demonstrate later what that is. You can strobe somebody with this. You can't strobe with this. Now, we're going to get to the really low end of the light output settings. You have a dinosaur from ancient past, a mini Maglite 2AA incandescent. Only puts out 15 lumens, comes with lenses. This does not draw a lot of attention when you use it. The batteries are common. The problem is it's incandescent and the bulb can blow. It's not too bulky, but we have better options out here today. This Streamlight MicroString 1 AAA flashlight. Common batteries, not too bright. For some situations you may not want this much light, but this in a dark alley would definitely blind somebody. But I would highly recommend this as a light you would carry for ninjutsu. If you're looking to go for multicolored lights, for stealth lights, this little Streamlight Sidewinder 2AA batteries, it has a red light, infrared for night vision, you can't see it, blue, and white light. It starts off on 20 lumens, especially when you combine with a red light. That's good for stealth. And the night vision mode is really good with stealth. So that sort of gives you an idea with the direction we're going with flashlights. Anything obsolete, clunky, bulky, like any of your Maglite style lights, this stuff, big heavy baton lights, anything semi-large like this is out. Lights that look really flashy and draw attention to yourself, like why would an average person be carrying this? It's going to draw attention. That does not fit in with ninjutsu, which is to blend in. So these are out the window. Anything old school, this loud, clunky, bulky, is also out the window. So what we're going for in ninjutsu is lights that have a blinding mode but also have a low beam mode. So low, blind. Lights that have low, medium, high, and strobe, like this. They use common batteries. Little pocket lights which don't put out too much light, good enough to see by. And true stealth lights, which have two stealth modes, a red and an infrared. And blue can be used for hunting if you're tracking blood trail, if you hunt deer. Blue is good for tracking blood and fluids. And a basic white light. There's one more kind of light that I recommend. This is rechargeable. Something like a Streamlight Strion. Rechargeable, comes with a spare battery. I don't like it for ninjutsu because it's too dang bright starting out. Now, it does have a low beam, but the low beam's too bright, and you have to hold the button down to get to low beam. These are just a few pointers for ninja flashlights that fit ninjutsu. My favorite of all ninjutsu flashlights would be the Streamlight Sidewinder with night vision mode, and something pocket size which has a dim mode that saves battery. So if the idea for lights like this that are not clunky, not bulky, don't make a lot of noise, or modern, that's what you want to go for. Hope this was educational. But yeah, a flashlight can be a very valuable tool for a ninjutsu toolkit. Sensei Bill Cole signing out. It's about to head to Krav Maga. Look forward to doing more videos tomorrow, and have a wonderful evening.